had this thought and I wanted to share with you guys. When I was a kid, I went to a mixed school, just like Eduardo does. All of my friends were girls. I used to go to girls' parties. I used to play with all my sister's toys. I didn't really have any guy friends. Eduardo only really plays with girls. All his best friends are girls. He goes to girls' parties. He gets invited to girls-only parties. When I finished in primary school, I went on to a boys-only school, and I had a horrible time. I was bullied. I was picked on. I never fitted in. I closed down. It all went horribly wrong with me. I was talking this morning to some moms about what we're gonna do after we finish in primary school and what schools they're thinking about and looking into. One of them mentioned an all-boys school, and I just thought that would be the worst thing to do with someone like Eduardo, is to put him into a male-only school. He wouldn't be able to express himself. He wouldn't be able to make friends. It would just be... And then I thought, that is where it all went wrong for me as a child. I was taken out of a co-ed environment. I was taken out of a female environment. And even when I think about it today, most of my friends are girls. Everyone that kind of works for me is a girl. I am like Eduardo, grown up. And it just makes me really want to make sure that I nurture that, because I never really found myself fitting in well in like a big, strong, dominant male environment, where because I've always been more feminine, and even what I do for a living, I would say, well, demographically, 95% of you people watching are girls. I just thought that was an interesting observation. We're not sending Eduardo to an all-boys school. It's crazy how something like that can affect the rest of your life by making one small... I don't blame my parents if you're watching this. It's okay. It's okay. I don't blame you. I'm over it. But it's just an observation I made. I thought, let's not make that mistake with Eduardo. Oh, welcome to the vlog.
There's Anna, Jonathan, Emilia, Eduardo, Alessia, Andrea's number 4. They've got 6 dogs and they make vlogs. They're really so much fun to watch. Tune in every day to see more.
Okay, kids have gone to school. I need to get Alessia. Let's pray and hope that she didn't have diarrhea last night. She had pretty bad diarrhea yesterday, but she ate the most. I'm coming! She ate the most yesterday, so that was good. Hello, Alessia. Papa's downstairs. No? No. Okay, we'll be really careful. Okay, we're gonna change you downstairs, okay? Okay, stinker.
Watch.
Yeah.
I sit.
We just need to get Andrea, because Andrea's waiting for us. He's so sad.
Come on, little buddy. Huh? All aboard. Can you get up there? All aboard. All aboard the Daddy Express. So we are going to go over to the new house. I'm bringing Alessia with me, the new foreman. We're going to see what has been achieved. Okay, because the goal yesterday, Alessia, was to try and lock off some of the rooms and get them cleaned up and ready to move in. Okay, because Alessia, we're moving there next week. Do you believe me? He's in the house. Huh? And Alessia's here doing the snagging today. She's gonna check everyone, make sure all the work is up to par. You wanna make sure it's all up to par? How is it? You check everything. Oh, are we closing that? Okay, didn't realize we were closing that. Thanks. Alright, we explained to them about the fridge freezer situation, Alessia. So look, here, inside here is a fridge, and inside here is a fridge. So that's all fridge, and then here is all freezer. And that's how it works. Come on, little buddy. Alright, it's finally time to tell you the story about this. Are we ready, Alessia? Okay, we're just getting some power on. Now you'll never guess what's behind here. We're gonna show you a video, guys, of the story of this, okay? It's an OLED TV, or it's an OLED TV. Leave me comments to let me know, OLED or OLED? I always thought it was OLED, but then I was corrected by LG and they said it's an OLED TV. So, let me know, OLED or OLED. But it's an OLED TV. Are you guys ready? Okay, let me tell you, first of all, let me tell you a story about the TV. It's very exciting. In my professional career, I have been offered to review a lot of pretty cool things, alright? And as you guys know, I'm renovating a house, and in that house I'm going to need electrical things. I got a call from LG, and they said, we have possibly the greatest television ever to exist in the world. Would you like one to review? Izzy, what did I say to the man?
Yes.
We said yes. An OLED 4K TV, Cinema HDR, Dolby Atmos Cinema screen. Oh my, look at the size of this thing. So this is going to be the cinema room now. It's no longer going to be an office.
Imagine like watching a vlog on this size screen.
Oh my goodness. 10 years of hard work has finally paid off. Alright, we've gotten it open. Okay, so the first thing we're greeted with is a magazine, is a book, is instructions, is a remote control. Oh, so exciting. Look at this, and then we've got some other control thing. Oh my, look at this. This is what I mean. Look at, that's a TV. Like, look how thin that is. Look how thin that is. Oh, that is insane, isn't it? Look at that. Right, so this is an iPhone. I don't know if you guys can tell that, but look at that. The TV is thinner than an iPhone X. What? That is going to look so mental on the wall. It's thinner than an iPhone X. Sitting here saying, Izzy, I don't actually know how I'm going to get this out of the box. And she presented me with instructions of how to get it out of the box. Number 1, take the styrofoam off. Oh, head of the game. Number 2, place the styrofoam on the floor. Please don't break the OLED 4K 77-inch TV with AI. The TV is alive. It's actually alive. Alright, 3.2 guys. We take the bottom part off. No, we're moving on to 4. It's amazing they've come up with a whole process. You kind of clink it with your fingers and it kind of like pops out. That is amazing. Like the box. Okay, next video. I'm just gonna follow the instructions. Number 5, lift out the base thing. Yeah. Number 6, lift up the TV. Sit the TV down. We got it out. Oh my goodness, guys. Look at this thing. That's crazy. Like, that is a television. Look at that thing. Like, that is so mental. Look how far we've come, guys. Look how far we've come in the world. We can make TVs like this. Wow. Can you imagine when we set this thing up? And we're gonna have cinema time, guys. Cinema Saturdays. It's gonna be a new thing. Cinema Saturdays. Oh my goodness. The kids are gonna get so... Wait, you could fit all the kids in here staying. It's so big. It's so big. Right, I'm going to leave a link down below, guys. You guys can go check it out. A link to LG's website. You can check out all about this technology. This super thin TV. Look at this thing. That's a television. That's crazy. And the black, guys, apparently the black on this, if you guys know about contrast ratios and everything, the black on this TV is stunning. Fortunately, I'm not going to be able to turn it on right now because we have to set it up and mount it and everything like that. But when I get it set up, there's going to be Cinema Saturdays, and it's going to be incredible. Thank you so much, LG, for making all my dreams come true. It's got a little mouse on there. This is the most amazing TV I've ever seen. you're thinking, they gifted him a TV. He's saying, I'm not saying it's amazing because they gifted it to me. This is amazing. Like, I actually didn't think it's been up since we unboxed it, and then obviously built the whole kitchen. We've been curious about it. It's incredible, like. Look at the thinness of this thing, which we showed in the box, but now look at it on the wall. Look how thin it is. Like, I know you can see through the wall. That's where you get the snacks. That's gonna be the snack cupboard. Oh, if you actually stand this close. Ah, don't wet me. Stop it. That is true to life though. Like, look, that actually feels. It's actually, look at the size of it compared to me. Do I look like I'm actually in the TV? Look at the black lines. They like the contrast ratio to black. Look how sharp. You can see all the little pebbles. I want to be that guy. Right, so we're gonna load all the kids in here the weekend. We're gonna set up a couch here. We're gonna have popcorn. We're gonna have our own cinema. We basically have our own cinema at home. I just put that together. Izzy, we have a cinema in the house. Maybe we can have our movie one day.
Yeah, we could do a screening here.
We did it.
Finally.
We made it. I'm gonna leave a link below, guys. You know the drill. Check it out. This is incredible. All I need now is a couch, get rid of everyone, and get some popcorn. That'll be the next clip. And that's the story of the TV, Alessia. Oh my goodness, look how cool this TV is though. So you can just press Amazon, and I don't actually have the internet connected yet. Hopefully it will be by tomorrow, I think. But look, you can get Netflix, which just has a Netflix button, it has an Amazon button, but it's got loads of like cool stuff in it. It's got this cool little mouse feature, look, where you can control this little mouse around it. It also has Google Assistant, which you can use your voice to actually ask it to like do stuff for you, but unfortunately, I don't have the internet, so I can't show you guys how that works, but I'm sure I will show you because this is staying here. Alessia, do you like this TV? Look at this, look at all this cool stuff. We've got all these connections. Woohoo! That's so cool. Oh, do you like Netflix? Oh, now TV? Let's see, what do you want to watch? Pig? Peppa Pig?
One, two, three, and all is alright. And I hope that it's life. 1, 2.
So Alessia's going to be the dinner. We've made some dinner, and Alessia needs to serve it to everybody. You gonna serve the dinner to everybody? Oh, yuck! Yuck! Look at this thing Mommy has made. Ooh! Smell it. Does it smell good? Does it smell good? Can you help me serve it? After 5 years of living in this house and making YouTube videos every single day, I cannot wait to say goodbye to those lights. Look at them. Look how dark I am. They steal my light, and then I try and get my light back, and they steal my light. If I hold it like this, look, I get my light. Oh, hello, it's me. And then if I put my hands in, it's disappear. Hey, buddy, you want to come help me? 1001. Poor Eduardo.
Can you do that for me?
I know some people feel a bit weak, but it ended up everywhere. Parenting, it's wonderful. Would you want to bring this? Okay, put it on his little chair beside his bed. You're his big sister. Good plan. Let's go. So poor Eduardo, eh? Poor Eduardo, huh? Do you feel sorry for Eduardo?
No.
You don't? So, Emilia has been using this new app,
I
which
don't want
helps
to use that one anymore.
with her
I want to
spellings.
use a different one.
If you guys have a kid in like year 1, 2, or 3 or something like that, you should check out this app. It makes spelling fun. So it actually comes with quite a few
Let's do
different apps.
this one. That one.
That one?
Yeah.
Oh, I've gone the wrong way now. It has these ones, what we're doing at the moment, which is spelling and stuff like that. But so they're actually educational apps that they use in
you
school.
can get 100. You can actually get 100.
Because Emilia was finding spellings a little bit tricky, aren't they? Yeah, like can you spell science?
Science.
Yes, phonetically. Yeah, so
I
this app,
just do it how it spells.
how it sounds.
Yeah. So like, helicopter.
Yeah,
So you write helicopter.
very good. So this apps, I was asking a teacher, what can we do to like maybe like give Emilia a little bit of help? Yeah, so these apps actually help them.
Look,
So
it's
yeah,
got 6 on it.
we just thought we'd tell our boys and girls about
6
this
on its cheek.
because there's some other little boys and girls at
How do you
home.
play it?
That's okay.
Read the game.
Anyway, say goodbye to our friends.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Emilia, you know that
Bye,
tonight
have a
was supposed to be
day.
date night. What a date night, eh?
Whoa.
Have to cancel it so we can look after the little fella.
And
Date night. Doot, doot.
you're having dinner right now with me.
Well, exactly.
Yeah,
This is my date.
We're actually
Where are we?
in a restaurant.
Are we in a restaurant? What are you ordering?
I'm ordering the pasta.
Oh, you getting a pasta?
Yeah.
I'm torn, Emilia. I'd like a fish finger sandwich.
Oh, you're getting that.
Yeah? But what do you get in school on Fridays?
Oh, hot dogs.
No? Fish fingers.
But today we got hot dogs.
You got a hot dog in school today?
Yeah,
You go to the best school.
but I couldn't eat the sausage.
Did you get any
'Cause
mango?
the sausage was too thick, so I had
Oh, that's right. That's right. Hey,
and I
did
couldn't
you
eat it.
did
So I
you
just
see
ate
what
the
it
bun,
was?
and for pudding I had lemon, but didn't taste like lemon mousse with lots of sprinkles.
What kind of school do these kids go to? What
And
kind of school
sometimes
do
you
you
can
go?
get chocolate mousse.
What?
Sometimes you can get chocolate ice cream.
What?
And sometimes you can get chocolate.
Why don't you ever bring?
Sometimes-
Why don't you ever bring some of this home
Sometimes
for
you can
Dad?
get a chocolate ice cream, but with a cone. And a sundae.
You can get some. Mate, I'm going to your school.
No,
Okay.
dude.
No, what I would like you to do is
It's so blurry.
is you need to start bringing home some of these puddings. Okay, you need to slip a pudding
What
in
does
your.
it look like?
Well, it looks like
What does it look like?
you're a monkey brains. All right,
I
goodbye,
can't put
friends.
your eyes.
Thanks for watching today's video presentation, and we shall bid you farewell, and we shall see you in tomorrow.
So, good night. God bless. This is Charlie Noonan.
RT News. Ah, you have to do RT News.
RT News.
Can you do that? RT News.
RT News.
Goodbye.
RT News.